In 1940, educator Booker T. Washington became the first African American to be pictured on a postage stamp. It was this day in 1949 when Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical South Pacific ran on Broadway. A year of enchanted evenings later, it won the Pulitzer Prize.
The failure to release the hostages.
Today in 1980, President Jimmy Carter broke off relations with Iran during the hostage crisis. And on this day in 1994, neighbor killed neighbor as 3 months of genocide began in Africa. When Rwanda's president was killed in a mysterious plane crash, warlords instructed Hutu tribes to kill their Tutsi countrymen. By the time the Tutsi defeated their attackers, at least 500,000 civilians lay murdered. And that's this week in history.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Isaiah.
And Anastasia.
Bringing you morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Monday, April 7th, A-Day. Please say for pledge allegiance to the DMS Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated.
Now here's the math question of the day. What is 5 less than a number? Be sure to math teacher know if you can solve it. And now here's the word of the day.
The word of the day is rigid. The students do not dare to disobey the rigid rules of that teacher. Again, the word of the day is rigid.
Let's get a check in the weather from Jasper.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. Today's element is rhodium. The atomic number is 45, the atomic weight is 102.9, and the symbol is RH. Today, rain, highs in the lower 50s, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, chance of rain near 100%. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Jasper. Don't hide your owl pride. Buy a Dundalk wristband. On sale now, 2 for $2. Get one for you and one for a friend.
Service learning opportunity. Volunteers are needed to help with the Mega Egg Hunt at Dundalk Heritage Park, Saturday, April 12th, 8 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. until 12:30 p.m. Volunteers are needed to help hide 10,000 eggs. Register participants, help the Easter Bunny, and pass out prizes. See Ms. Parsons for information and service learning forms.
Another service learning opportunity. The Maryland Zoo is looking for volunteers to help with their annual Baltimore Bunny Bonanza. Friday, April 18th to Sunday, April 20th, 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Volunteers are needed to assist with crafts, games, activities, and the egg hunt. See Mrs. Parsons for information and service learning forms.
Get ready for spring with your Orioles Orange Pride shirt. Order your shirt in either solid orange or tie-dye to support the home team. Please turn in money and order forms no later than Friday, April 25th to see Ms. Bowman or Ms. Rachinsky.
Black Saga. Attention. The Afro-American newspaper... Oh, that's over. You can't do that anymore. It's too late. Shoot some hoops with reading. Read as many books as you can between March 3rd and April 11th. Fill the form in the library for each book you read. The 25 students to read the most get to choose either a free mud shooting baskets in the gym or a free mud in the computer lab.
5th Annual Dundalk School Cluster Art Exhibition, April 9th, 2014. Join us in the Dundalk High Commons for a Night of the Arts.
And now a video from the recycling crew.
School, this is Anastasia reminding you that today is recycling day, so teachers remember to put out your recycling bins this afternoon, and students make sure that you're still recycling on paper and plastic. Thank you. Have a nice day.
And now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Anastasia with a few words of wisdom. Great American legislator Barbara Jordan once said, "If you're going to play the game properly, you'd better know every rule." Ms. Jordan knew that understanding the rules is an important part of life. Rules can help us keep us safe. Rules can protect us. Rules can turn chaos into order. For example, where would we be if we didn't stop at red lights? Today, think about the rules we have here at school. And as you do, ask yourself this. How does this rule make my experience at school safer? Or how does it support me in being a better human being? Learning to appreciate rules and understanding their purposes is part of becoming a mature, wise, and responsible human being. The something about this Anastasia made a great job out. The choice is yours.
And now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. We have a big week this week before we lead into our spring break, so I do expect that every student will be here 5 for 5 this week to earn some hoots at the end of the week, but also the different activities that we have. All students will be receiving their report cards later this week. April 10th, we will be dismissing students back to homeroom at the end of the day, and students will be leaving with their report cards. Also, on April 10th, we will be having an assembly for grades 6 and 7, and also grades 8. You'll have more details later during the week, but on Thursday you will be having an assembly. Grades 6 and 7 will be going down to our auditorium, and grade 8 will be going down. And really, the assembly is a person who his name is Mr. Ed Garrity, and he represents really the fight against bullying. So again, he's a motivational speaker who really talks about how to end bullying. And it's going to be very informative and exciting for our students and staff at DMS. Also, Friday this week, we will be having our Character Education Day, where we have our altered schedule, and our Character Education Day will be focused this month. For the first time, it will be a STEM day, so we will be having STEM activities in our Character Ed lesson. Let's have a great day, DMS. Remember, this is the second week of the fourth quarter, so we want to make sure we continue demonstrating excellence, and we're putting forth great effort, coming to school every day with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to make sure you are inspired and prepared to be a globally competitive graduate. Thank you.
This is Isaiah.
And Anastasia.
Reminding you to stay classy, Dundalk Middle School. Have a marvelous Monday.